What up, though? So I wanted to make a video about self-esteem, self-image, and how your environment plays a really significant factor in how you feel about yourself, how you receive, how you perceive yourself, and things around you in life, right? So I had a conversation with somebody who insisted that you cannot affect somebody else's self-esteem, that you have no control over how somebody else feels about their own self. And I get it. It is the esteem of your motherfucking self. I get it. However, that's not true. Okay. So psychologically, you know, our entire image of ourselves, our entire way in which we perceive things about ourselves and the world around us is instilled in us from a very young age. So psychologically, as a child, your mind is going to be very vulnerable, very receptive to your environment, into your caregivers, and to the things in which you're brought up around. And if you unfortunately have parents who are not there, who aren't supportive, who maybe have their own dramas and traumas going on, who are addicts or neglectful, who didn't do a very good job at parenting, then you probably end up being an adult who has a lot of trust issues, abandonment issues, a lot of manipulative and narcissistic ways, because again, you're a product of your environment. So it's like we are also conditioned and trained in a society that teaches us that we need validation to feel complete, to feel whole. We need other people to tell us about ourselves, how we feel about ourselves, how we look, if we're doing a good job, if we're successful, and especially like if you are in an environment or relationship of any kind where you are around constant criticism or manipulation, or people who want to make you feel bad about yourself all the time, or you're always getting yelled at, you're always in trouble when you're a kid, or even if you're not a kid, even as an adult, you can be unfortunately brought to a point of where you're kind of weak-minded, and people will take advantage of that. People can trick you out of the truth of who you are, what you have to offer, what you are meant to be, or who you are meant to be, who you are, and they can do this with the brainwashing, and even with subliminal actions, or passively aggressive things that they say or do to you. If you are in a relationship or in a family where you're constantly put down or criticized, constantly told that you're not enough, or that you don't do shit right, or how stupid you are, even the strongest of minds, after a certain amount of time, you're gonna get tired of hearing that shit. And after a certain amount of times and feeling like confirmations are all around you, you might start to fall victim to the lies and start to begin to believe maybe they're right. If you're in a relationship and it seems like relationship after relationship after relationship continues to be people who abuse you, take advantage of you, put you down, put their hands on you, they don't value your worth, they treat you like you don't deserve anything, or they tell you don't deserve anything, if they neglect you, after a certain amount of time of feeling this life of negative confirmation, even the strongest of minds can fall victim to these lies and begin to question their own reality. That's what gaslighting is. Questioning your own reality. Not sure really if you really know what it means anymore. If you really know who you are anymore. If you really know what you bring to the table or what you have to offer. So it is the esteem of yourself. Yes. However, because of the conditioning and the ways of society, being able to see and perceive yourself as the truth and the light of who you really are can be definitely tainted and dimmed by your environment, by your circumstances, by the people in which you surround yourself with. You know, after constantly hearing something over and over and over, you're going to start to feel the weight. That's why it's so crucial and so important to have uplifting and motivational and positive people in your area, in your life, that are going to help motivate and uplift you and not tear you down. If they don't see the great in you, if they can't love you in your down times, they don't deserve you when you're good. If they don't see your worth, then they're going to treat you like they don't see your worth. People will treat you how the fuck they feel about you. And that's one thing. People who act like that and talk to you and treat you like that, they don't fuck with you, my friend. You don't need them around. There's a long line of people who will see the good in you, the worth in you, the value in you, who will want to be around you because they want to be around you. Don't be a victim and feel like maybe they're right and you don't have any other option, so you settle for the bullshit. You deserve love. You deserve positivity. You deserve success in life. And in order to be successful and to thrive in life, you need love like you need air. It's necessary to our soul, to our livelihood, to have nothing but positive people who see your worth, your potential, who believe in you, encourage you. Criticism is not a bad thing, but if all you do is criticize and you're never seeing the strong points, you're never reminded of your worth, you're never reminded of what a blessing you are in someone's life, your positive attributes are never highlighted. You're always reminded of your failures and your fuck-ups. It's a wrap. Your failures, your perceived failures, perceived fuck-ups, your mistakes in life do not chalk you up. You are not a sum of all of your failures in life. They are lessons. Use them as blessings and move on. Do not be held victim, prisoner to your past, to the lies of other people. People are only going to talk to you, put you down like that, criticize you the way that manipulators and narcissistic and egotistical people do, because they're heads of their own ass and they can't see their own bullshit. Worry about your damn self. Because if you see it in me, it's inside of you. Don't be a victim, because you deserve nothing but amazing truth and light of who you are. Anyone else can get to motherfucking going. Straight up.